All right, we've been getting together here for many years to talk about the early days of single sideband. This is K5LYN Lynn in Austin. I'm on a very vintage radio here. K5LYN Lynn in Austin. Just kicked up the power to the real amount here. This is the first single sideband exciter that was available in the world at Central Electronics 10A from 1951. And it used a World War II aircraft radio, the BC-458, to be the VFO, and it's not very stable, so I'm hanging on for dear life here. Buy-sell trades are appropriate if they're vintage radio related, and this is a great place for technical advice. I'm going to take 4 or 5 people here, then we'll give this to another net control. So, KC5L, Tom, you still down there somewhere? K5LYN.
Hey, good evening, Lynn, and everyone on the net. Tom, KC5L in San Antonio. And tonight, we're on the usual here, talking on the Central Electronics 200B with a D104 microphone. And it's driving the Magic 600L, which is doing about 300 watts into a Johnson KW Matchbox, homebrew doublet of about 15 feet. And we're listening on the R398. And your Central Electronics 10A set up there sounding excellent. Very, very good signal. If you want to make that your weekly driver, you sure could do it. You sure could do it. Also, really like that picture that you emailed me. Looks good. That's about all I have, Lynn. Back to you, KC5L.
Okay, Tom. Well, I'm already slipping down the band, so we better make it quick. If I could solve that problem, I'd use it more often. Let me move on here. KC5WLF. Jimmy over there? Well, Jimmy, there was. How about WB5TXW? George?
Hello, Lynn, and all around the net from WB5TXW in Austin on the usual S-line gear. 32S175S3, the 30L1, sure 444. Out to the dipole up about 20 feet in the side yard. And that's it. You're sounding good, Lynn. Over.
Well, I move a little bit from one time to the next, George, but all I can do is cross off fingers and toes. Over.
I think you ought to drive it real hard and see if you can really break it and then have something to fix. WB5TXW back to net.
You're sounding good, George. All right. AG5XP, the man who can make any radio work. Talk to us, Kenneth.
Hello, and everybody out there on the net. This is Kenneth, AG5XP, up here in Brownwood. Tonight we're on the old conglomerate radio. Got the ACE-Kit SB10 hooked up to a Johnson Viking 1. Got it hooked up to a Gunset GSB 201 using a BC 348 for the receiving. A few homebrew power supplies to make the BC 10 work and the BC 348 operating. Got it going out of zigzaggy homebrew G5 RV antenna operated by D104 mic. Back to you then, AG5XP.
Well done, Kenneth, for sure. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll take one more here. How about N5NEN, Paul?
Good evening, Lynn. This is N5NEN, Paul. Just about 12 miles upriver from Lynn in Austin. I'm on the Swan 350 barefoot through my Drake MN2000 tuner to an inverted L out in the trees, and I'm on this Shure 444 mic. Actually, it's the same thing but rebranded by World Radio Laboratories. Anyway, everybody sounds great, and I really like the sound of Lynn's radio. The audio is beautiful, even if it's as old as that, but it isn't nearly as old as we are. So anyhow, I'm going to send it back to you, K5LYN from N5NEN, and hello to everybody on the net.
Okay, very nicely done. Very nicely done there. Good to hear you. Let's see. Let me shout at KWOZ, Dan. I don't know if you heard what I'm doing here, but let's see if you hear me down there. How about it? K5LYN.
Oh, yeah. Boy, you're strong and right on the frequency, Lynn. Great audio, as usual. This is Dan, KWOZ in the, no longer Sanctuary City, but we're in Houston. And they're on the same thing, Kenwood 830 with the matching VFO, speaker, tuner, and all that stuff, driving a homebrew pair of 813s, about 900 watts. Microphones, an MC50. And I'd like to make a third-party listing of a real fantastic boat anchor transmitter that I'm quite familiar with. Some of y'all might be too. This fella has his name is Philip. He's got a Helicopter's HT37, and it's kind of a famous transmitter. I restored that thing, or resurrected it, I said, back, I don't know, about 2014, somewhere in there, but a June 2015 issue of Antique, or what do you call it, Electric Radio Magazine. They did a whole 6-page article on my write-up, pictures and everything. And that thing, we had fantastic audio. I checked into the boat anchors here for about 3 years with it. Loved that thing, but it was so heavy and I couldn't move it around much anymore. Sold it to a fellow who had it for a couple of years. He used it a lot till he said it was a little bit heavy for him, and then it takes up too much room now for his little bitty shack. So he asked me if I would put it back together and make sure it works. So I did. I put new tubes and a couple of capacitors and I had already solid stated it, so that's no big deal. But that thing doesn't drip. It's got great audio, works good. Inside, the chassis has got some, I'll call it paint on it to cover some of the bad spots from other things in there. But the thing is, it works, it puts out a good solid 100 watts on all the bands, stable as a rock. He said he'd sell it or trade it towards some Drake equipment, or maybe a Kenwood TS-830, trade it towards that. And if anybody'd be interested, you can reach him at area code 979-200-8399. 979-200-8399. If I could pick something like that up again, I wouldn't mind having it for the boat anchors again myself, but it is a great radio, a great transmitter, and I know he won't be asking a lot for it anyway. And that's it from here, Lynn. Thanks for letting me in.
Nicely done. And the HT37, that's what it was, right? That's a nice piece of equipment.
Yeah, well, it had great audio. I was surprised that Electric Radio printed the whole article, all the pictures and everything else. 6 pages worth.
Yeah, I've had several of those. They have the same phasing audio that this Central Electronics has, and it's very, very nice. All right. Thank you, Dan. Great to hear you. Let me talk to one more person. If he's still there, then I'll give this thing to Doug. K0IEI. Jim, did I hear you in there?
Good evening from Woodway. This is K0IEI. Tonight we're running a Kenwood 530S and with a D104 microphone at the head end, going up to a fan dipole about 45 feet in the air. Everybody's coming in real great tonight. Good evening to everyone on the boat anchor net.
Okay. Now, you know about these Central Electronics pieces, right?
Oh, yeah. I had a few of them through the years.
Yeah, this is the first time I've had mine with the BC458, so I'm hanging on to the frequency for dear life. Over.
Yeah, the 10A sounded great there, Lynn.
All right, great to hear you. All right, guys, thanks for putting up with me here. I wanted to hear this thing, and I'm sure pleased that Matt's able to record us this evening. Okay, Doug, WB1E, take this thing and run with it, K5LYN.
Okay, Lynn, very good, K5LYN, WB1E. Good evening, everybody. My name is Doug. I'm located in Bryan, Texas. Tonight, I'm on the same old, the powerhouse, the Swan 500, powering a Swan Mark I, retro built and restored, running a pair of 400s and grounded grid, doing leave a limit up to an inverted V at 90 feet, fed with RG213. The microphone and Electro Voice 638. So there you go. I'll tell you, just one note here real quick. Jay Leno's got everybody knows who Jay Leno is. He's got his Jay Leno garage, and of course everybody knows about the big boy locomotive 4014. But Jay Leno had some great things to say about American engineering and American technology from back in the day when there was no competition, at least as regarding that locomotive, the Union Pacific big boy locomotive. So yeah, look him up on YouTube. It's a great, it's about a 15-20 minute, very entertaining. And of course, Jay Leno's not the most serious guy, so it's quite comical as you can expect. So, having said that, I'll take going down the list here. We had a gentleman in southern Louisiana. I don't know if he's there, but I'm going to call him anyway. Ryan, Alpha Golf 4, Mike Echo, are you there? Over. Alpha Golf 4, Mike Echo. Okay, we'll pick him up later. Next on the list, November 5, November Echo, November. Paul, are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here. I just talked. Lynn called me earlier, so you can move along. But if you didn't hear me, I'm on the Swan 350 tonight.
Oh, that's right. Very good, Paul. Yeah, well, good on you for the Swan. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Kilo Delta 5 Foxtrot X-Ray. Dave, come on in.
Yeah, good evening. Kilo Delta 5 Foxtrot X-Ray. Do you copy, Dog? Over?
Yeah, have a decent copy on you, Dave. Tell us about your station there and how you've been doing. Back to you.
Okay, roger that. Tonight I'm on a new-to-me 1969 Helicopter Cyclone, the SR400, the original model, not the Cyclone 2. Just got it 2-3 weeks back and been working a marathon to get it up and had a few minor little glitches, and I think I've got most of those worked out. Still got one or two minor ones to figure out and fix. Anyway, just barefoot, and I'm running into a cage dipole for this band, and I'm peaking out about 150 watts CEP, it looks like. So it's not doing too bad. Don't know how old these finals are, but they seem to be okay. And everyone sounded pretty good up here tonight. And the later it gets, the better everyone sounds, because, we're getting more into the nighttime propagation. But anyway, I want to say good evening to one and all, and hope to catch you next week. 85 FX.
Okay, all right, Dave, very good. Your Cyclone sounded fantastic. I got to tell you, whatever you're doing is doing it right. It's sounding great. And for 150 watts, well, I got an S6 noise level and you're S8, so no worries, old man. Sounding great. Nice and crisp audio, communication quality. Some of the best 150 watts I've heard tonight. So thanks for checking in, Dave. Appreciate it very much. All right, next on the list, the Whiskey Bravo 5 Tango X-Ray Whiskey. George, come on in here. Welcome to the Boat Anchors Net. And WB5 TXW. Okay, we'll call him a little bit later. Jim, KE5 NQ. Come on in here, Jim.
All right. Good evening. This is KE5T. Jim in Plano, and tonight we're on the Kenwood TS530S, Shure 444, going into the old MLA 2500, and that's going into the Ultimax 8040 double bazooka. And yes, the band is getting better as the night goes on. Appreciate you guys calling the net. KE5Q, back to net.
Very good, Jim. You're plus 10 here in Bryan, Texas. Sounded fantastic as usual. I tell you, it's nice that there's a regular group of guys that constantly check in, and I'll tell you, not only is it nice to hear you guys all the time, it's nice to, like somebody said, yeah, you're all nice and cool, Doug, but your radio is way cooler. So anyway, you know where I'm getting. You know where I'm going. So, all right, that's the end of my list. I'll take any more further check-ins to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net right about now. And don't forget, if you have any listings or wants, buy, sell, giveaway, that kind of thing, feel free to toss it out there. So I'll take any more check-ins. Come now.
Whiskey Lima Foxtrot. Delta Hotel Echo. And Doug, I already checked in WB5TXW.
Oh, okay, George. Yeah, I wasn't checking names off. I'm sorry about that. All right, I have Jimmy at WLF. Come on in here, Jim. How are you?
I'm doing real good. Thank you for asking there. Yeah, this is an old TS530 SP. So, yeah, I think KE5Q, I believe it was. Anyway, he had a 530 as well, so this is 2 in a row. You might put that down. We might break some kind of record there. Anyway, it's a TS530 SP with a MC50 microphone and 2 horse fence antenna about 25 feet in the air. So there you go. KC5WLF. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, okay, Jimmy. Hey, thanks for checking in. Now, there's an MC50 that I'm used to hearing. It sounds totally different than the one Jay has. It's interesting that, like I said, there's our active components in there that anybody can update or modify or change anything they like to do. So, all right, Jimmy, you sound plenty loud here, plus 10. In South Central Texas. Now, the next station, there was some doubling going on. All I got was an echo as the last letter, so I'll just say the station ending in echo. Come now.
K5 Delta Hotel Echo, over.
Yeah, there you go, K5 Delta Hotel Echo. Hello, how are you?
Right, I'm doing just pretty good. I'm talking tonight on my little ST897 and the amplifier's SB200. Antenna tuner's the Heathkit 2040. And the antenna tonight is a Buxcom up about 40 feet in the air. And that's just about all we got right here going this evening. Over.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I recognize you. I'm sorry I don't have my pages, my cheat sheet out here. Give me your name, sir, for the net.
I know, thanks for the net. I'm in Granbury, Texas. My name is Jim, Jigga Mary. And that's all I have. We're just listening in.
All right. Well, you're doing S9 over here, nice and loud. We have very little noise. Band seems to be in pretty quiet condition, and no sunspots or anything. I think that we're under attack from. So propagation's pretty good, Jim. Thanks for checking in. K5 Delta Hotel Echo. 7-3. All right. This is Doug, Whiskey Bravo 1 Echo. I'm going to send it over to Mr. KN5QSJ, and you can take it. I think, I don't know if it's going to be a crowded night. I know once it cools off, people like to get out and get stuff done, so may not be a crowded net, you never know, but I think it'll get up, it'll speed up here in a little while. So with Jay saying that, I'll send it over to you, WB1E.
Okay, Doug. Before I call anybody, does this sound any different now?
Yes, it does. It sounds much better.
Okay. Yeah, I took a piece of paper and wrapped it around about half of the striations. One difference might be that I've got the impedance set on high on this one for the 830 because it'll go either way. But I don't know. Maybe it'd be better with low impedance. Who knows?
Well, that's interesting. Usually I select the highest, but it all depends on what grid you're feeding it to, obviously. So, yeah, you sound great, Jay. Go ahead and take it, brother.
All righty. Well, y'all have just, I believe, worked everybody so far. So, this is Jay, KM5QS in Alice, Texas. And I am coming to you tonight on a all Kenwood station, starting out with an MC50. Going into a Kenwood TS830, and that's driving a Kenwood TL922 to a homebrew antenna. So that's about it. I think what am I doing? About 1,200, I guess, somewhere in there. Anyway, all right, this is Boat Anchors Unlimited. Anyone else for the net? Come now.
Whiskey 5 Foxtrot, Juliet Foxtrot.
Alpha Foxtrot 5 Bravo India.
Kilo Lima 7 Charlie Delta.
The last one there, the 7 Delta, what was that again?
Kilo Lima 7 Charlie Delta.
Oh, Mike, okay. All righty. Let me get these three. Freddie, go ahead, sir.
Okay, this is Freddie. I'm in Clear Lake City near Houston. My call is Whiskey 5 Foxtrot, Juliet Foxtrot. I'm running an old worn-out 870 with a hand mic into a Transworld TW500A, into an old boat anchor Drake MM2000 into a fan dipole. That's all I have for the net. Next time I'll get on a 520. Over.
Okay, sounding good. Oh, by the way, Freddie, I gave your call sign to a fellow that's going to try to contact you if you're still looking for an HF vertical.
Roger, Roger. Thank you.
Okay, all righty. Let me see. James, AF5BI. Go ahead, sir.
Hello, Jay, and everybody on the net. I'm just checking in for the account. I guess that's all I got. Back to you, Jay. AF5BI. Back to net control.
Okay, got you down for the count. All right, Mr. Mike up there, KL7CD. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, Jay, thanks for picking me up. I'm copying everybody pretty good. My name is Mike Mexico, India, Kilowatt Echo, and I'm in Greers Ferry, Arkansas. Today it hit about 89 or 90 here. It's a little cooler than that now, but thank goodness it didn't rain. We've had so much rain. It's been incredible. And when you have a lot of rain and all your neighbors and you have septic systems, then suddenly everybody has problems at the same time. I'm included. Anyway, tonight I'm on the Helicopters Twins from early 1960s, HD44 transmitter, SX117 receiver, operating in transceive mode, matching speaker and power supply, and a homebrew digital frequency readout that I can chase around with my VFO as necessary. Amplifier is a Collins 3001. Running about 500 watts tonight, and had some problems with it a few weeks ago, but I think I got it working now. All of that runs via coax, no tuner in line, to a double bazooka up about 45 feet, and the microphone is a D104. And so that's a story from Greers Ferry, Arkansas. Back to you, Jay, KL7 Charlie Delta.
Okay, Mike. Sounded good. Coming down here good from Arkansas. Of course, the later it gets, the better it'll get. Boy, the band's been lately. Good to hear you, sir. Thanks for checking in. All right. Anyone else for the boat anchors? Come now. Can someone relay?
KB0UOZ.
Yeah, that's Perry. You got a little bit of motorboating, Perry, but we can copy you.
Yeah, if you'd pick him up, Doug, because I can't pull him out of the set.
Yeah, go ahead, Perry.
Okay, I'll pull up the 18 copies. All right. Anyway, I got on my conditions, I'm sure. I think we're kind of on the usual stuff. We're on green machines here tonight. Got the SB401 transmitter going and the SB303 receiver. And using this D104 microphone that's got the Shure 350 cartridge in it. And was driving low SB200. Looks like a little over 600 watts, so it's right up there where it ought to be. Pretty close to it. I think we're driving down on this thing a little. Anyhow, I'm very sure that go ahead, guys, on your copy. Meet you good. Thanks for being here, and I'm glad to be here with the boat anchor. And we'll get you everybody down the page. KB0UOZ.
Okay, Perry. Yeah, you have about a 5 hertz beat on your modulation. It's kind of like you're talking into a fan. Your voice has got a kind of a beat to it, like about a 5 hertz beat. So, either way, congratulations on getting your new transmitter running. and I know you'll get it right. So good luck, and your 600 watts is making it over here to Texas. Take care, Perry. Thanks for checking in. All right, WB1E, back to net.
Okay, Tom's got a comment. It sounds like bad caps to me.
Yeah, it could be an artifact of 120 hertz, full wave, could be.
And the filter caps in the power supply were shot.
Did you copy that, Perry? Jay's throwing the idea out there about the high voltage filter, the B plus power supply, the filter caps being not good and needing to be replaced. Did you copy that, Jay's comment? Over. Yeah, look at your AC voltage on your DC power supply there, and I bet you it'll start peaking out at a volt or two on high current peaks. So yeah, well, good luck, and you'll get it right. But hey, it's working good enough for us. 7-3 Perry. All right, back to you, Jay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll get it fixed. He's pretty good at that. Just a thought. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But anyway. All right. Is anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited come now?
Whiskey Victor 5 India.
Come with your call sign again and go ahead.
Whiskey Victor 5 India. It's Dwayne up in Munster, Cook County. Tonight we're on our 32S3 and 75S3B. The microphone's a 444D and the amplifier is a 30S1.
Okay, Dwayne. Sounds good.
Oh. It does sound good. That calling sounds great.
Yeah, it does. Thank you for checking in, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, and everybody's sounding good. The last 20 minutes has been a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, me. Well, we're still listening. I just got this one back a while back, not too long ago, and I'm still breaking her back in. So it'll get there someday, maybe. Anyway.
Oh, it's just the atmospheric conditions. I think the band will get better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. It's got to. All this sunspot stuff gets over with. All right. Anyone else for the net? Come now.
Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Juliet Zulu.
Echo Juliet Tango. Go ahead, sir.
There was Alpha Juliet Zulu, I heard.
Oh, Alpha Juliet. Okay, I got it wrong. Well, go ahead anyway, sir.
Just checking into the net. Just got this radio working and a new power supply on it, so just checking everything out to make sure I was actually getting out of here. It is Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Juliet Zulu, Alex in Pasadena, Texas.
Oh, I got you 100% that time, Alex. Yeah, good deal. I don't know why I didn't stop you the first time. Probably me. But it does. It sounds good.
Thank you, sir. And no, it's usually with me, it's a wetware malfunction when it comes to getting call signs. So it's not just you. KD5AGC, clear on your phone, sir.
What are you running?
What's your rig, Alex?
Say 7610.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
That sure sounds good on this old Swan 500.
Yeah, it even makes my Kenwood sound good. That's all right. All right, thank you, Alex. This is KM5QS with Boat Anchors Unlimited Net, and we're looking for check-in.
Doesn't really deliver 100. This one does.
Double.
Yeah, sounds fantastic. Thanks for checking in, and check in more often. Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, roger that. Okay. All right. Anyone else for the net before I turn it back to Lynn?
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Papa Foxtrot.
Bravo Papa Foxtrot. Go ahead, sir.
A QSL NOAA boat anchor to the 7300 on the 80-meter Delta loop with 100 watts. Just wondering if I'm getting out there.
Oh, yes, sir. You're making it just fine. We just, we don't, anybody's interested in what we're doing or just checking in and stuff like that, that's fine. We don't always have to have a boat anchor. It's just all part of the fun, Roger.
Roger that. I just don't check in too much on this 80-meter stuff, but decided I'd give it a shot.
All right. Well, you're making it fine to Alice, Texas. It's a full copy. So thank you, sir, for checking in.
A QSL 73.
73. All right. Let me see. I do have something that someone might be interested. It is a boat anchor. Boy, is it a boat anchor. It'll hold a big boat down if you want it to. I've got a very, very nice Drake L4B amplifier. It looks like it just came out of the box. It works just exactly like it was supposed to when it was made. It'll do it's a pair of 3500Zs. I can't find a scratch on it. It's real pretty. And $1,400 and you can have it. I will deliver it halfway in Texas. Or if you really need it that bad, we'll figure out something. But $1,400 is the bottom line on it. That's what we have in it. So it's what we need to get out of it. It's worth every bit of it. I can be reached. You can look me up on QRZ, KM5QS, and I'm good for email. And that's probably the best way to get a hold of me because the scammers have got my cell phone just tied in knots. So anyway, that's it. Lynn, you want to take another run? KM5QS. Lynn must be changing rigs.
Am I on the air, Jay?
You're on.
Oh, well, it doesn't look like it. You want me to try to see if there's anybody else wants to talk to us?
Yeah, I believe, none of us are on a solid state receiver, so I don't even know if I'm on frequency. But yeah, he was turning it to you, Lynn, to throw it out there. See any more victims that you can harvest.
Yeah, okay, well, I don't have my act together here too well. I just switched radios, and no telling what this thing is doing. This is K5LYN Lynn returning on the Central Electronics 20A, but it ought to be putting out twice the power that it is. So I think I'm on thin ice here. Anybody hearing me wants to check in? I'm listening. Yeah, I think I've pretty well done it here. I'm not in the ballpark here. So if anybody else, Jay or Doug, if you guys want to put in and see if there's anybody else wants to talk to us. I don't think folks are hearing me because I'm about half power here. But anyway, we're listening. If there's anybody else wants to talk to Vintage Radio, K5LYN.
Sounds like somebody's got their mic on, but no audio, just a hum. Anybody else hear that?
Yeah, I think it's my radio. Something's wrong here.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, I better shut it down.
Yeah, he's got an unkey pop going on.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Yeah, reminds me of listening to Houston Control. So, all right, hey, I'm going to call one station. That was Ryan down there in South Louisiana, down there partying, drinking beer with the alligators. Alpha Golf, I looked up his QRZ page. Alpha Golf 4. Mike Echo, hey Ryan, are you out there? Alpha Golf 4, Mike Echo.
This is Kilo Charlie 5, Lima, Charlie Alpha.
Lima Charlie Alpha. Good evening. We'll let you walk right on in. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, sir. I appreciate the courtesy. I'm just checking out a little homemade Carolina windom antenna I put up today.
Well, you've stumbled upon the Boat Anchors Net. My name's Doug, Whiskey Bravo Winneco, and I'm in Bryan, and you're sounding pretty loud for a nice old OCS. Come back and I'll give you an exact reading. Over.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I built a Carolina windom for 80 to 10 meters using some new plans I found. This is a KC5 LCA Winnie.
Okay. Yeah, well, we love to talk about anything that's do-it-yourself, you know. I mean, that's what amateur radio is about for sure. We're your plus 10 on Mias meter, for sure. And, yeah, I'm just running an inverted V, but it's pretty high, so I can hear the weaker stages, but you're not one of them for sure. You're plenty loud. So give me your name for the log, sir. Over.
Yes, sir. The name here is Roger, and that antenna is about 25 feet off the ground, and anyway, I think it's doing pretty good. You're putting almost 20 over on me here.
Okay, well, you're at the +9 that time. The band's still got some QSV in it, but well, thank you very much. Yes, yeah, the height is that's one thing about me. This station, I am antenna rich. That is for sure, and that was the whole idea. So, KC5L. LCA. Very good, Roger. Anything else for the net tonight? Now, maybe you can tell us exactly if it was, you said off plans, you built that antenna. Over.
Yes, sir. That's the Carolina windom. You can find them on the internet as far as the length of the elements go, but the balun is a 4-to-1 root swap balun, 4-to-1 with 16 gauge wire, in fact 61. And I got the 10-foot vertical coax, and then a 1-to-1 balun. It's a coax balun with 17 turns of R4, RG400 on type 43 ferrite. And that's how I made it.
Oh, very good. Yeah, for sure. It's a 10 meter to 80 meter. Carolina windom, off-center fed, for sure, dipole. Yeah, I built one by mistake, and I didn't make good notes, and so I have to I did reproduce it here at a different place, and it worked out great. And all right, well, yeah, one thing I found out is that if I had it at about a 90-degree angle, that the impedance went down, and I actually did not need the 4-to-1. So the closer you bring those legs together, it ended up being a flat top V-beam because I love to experiment. So at 30 feet, and that thing worked great. Even had a counterpoise that I could play with. So all right, Roger, thanks for checking in. All right, how did I get this? That's right, Lynn was standing by. So I'll ask you if there's any more check-ins for the Boat Anchors Net. My name is Doug, Whiskey Bravo Winneco, and I'll stand by and ready to copy.
November 5, Juliet, Golf X-Ray.
Okay, I'll take the November 5, Juliet, Golf X-Ray. Very good, sir. My name is Doug. Over.
Hello, Doug. My name is Hugo, Hotel Uniform Golf Oscar. And I'm running a Kenwood TS 2000 and a ALS 600 with an inverted V.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to. Half a ground plane. Yeah, that's what I'm running. It's a strange inverted V, but you're sounding very nice tonight, Hugo, for sure. And I've heard great things about those Shack in a Box TS 2000s for sure. So, I'm on my regular radio is a FT 2000. So. There you go, and my vacuum cleaner is a Model 2000 also. So, all right, you go. Anything else for the net tonight? M5 Juliet George X-Ray WB1E.
No, that's all right. Just checking in for the count and listening to all the good old rigs there on the air. Thanks for letting me in, and we'll stand by as well.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great sound, and Kenwood, you got no doubt about it. All right, check-ins for the Boat Anchors Net. Come now. Any more check-ins for the Boat Anchors Net? I hear a woodpecker. All right, Jay, I'll send it over to you, and you can see if you can fish this pond. You know, you can. I don't care what you use, dynamite, whatever. You can give it a shot.
Well, all right. I'll give it a shot, but I'll try not to hurt it too bad. Anyway, all right. KM5QS, Boat Anchors Unlimited. Last call. Anyone out there that we've missed, come now. Well, we certainly participate. Okay, let me start over. We certainly appreciate all the participants this evening. It's good to hear all this old stuff, and even the new stuff. We appreciate it. Have all that. It's always fun to listen back on the replay and everything else. So thank you all for checking in. We'll do it again next Wednesday. Lord willing, the creek don't rise too high. So 7-3s everyone. I believe we are now going to return this to normal amateur use.
Well done, guys. WB1E.
Had all kinds of good signals, good sound radios out there.
Yeah, and I kept trying to be one of them. Never quite made it. K5LYN, great net.
Sounded great, man.
It was a great net. AFIBI.